I know many of you tuned into this podcast because you wanted to know how to make the things that often make us feel like we have brand. Though they are important, when done out of order, it simply is vanity branding. This is the most common mistake I see among small business owners. They have an idea to start a business, so the first thing they do, they commission a logo. I raise my hand and say, guilty. If you find yourself listening to this though, you are way ahead of the game. In the last few episodes, we covered the essential things you need to do in order to get to this juicy part. You've honed in on what your brand is about. You've thought about what you want your customer to experience with you, what you want them to think, feel, and say about you and your business. And you've also laid down the groundwork of where you're going and the action steps it'll take to get there. Now that we know where we're going, we can get to the good stuff of choosing the tools that will help us get there. And I want to give you a permission slip. There are successful businesses that don't have a website. There are profitable brands that don't show up on social media. There are people making a profit who don't have a logo. And there are incredible brands who don't have great brand photos. Whoa, you may be thinking, aren't you a brand photographer, Praise? Did you just discredit one of the core elements of your business? I sure did. Because these are all tactics, strategies, tools. But you have to use the tactics that will benefit your brand. Today we're getting to the juicy topic of brand expression. And I want to help you tune into what will actually work for your business. As a business owner, your attention will be pulled in so many different directions. There are so many shining things to chase after. And that's when we go back to our brand foundations. We go back to the mission, vision, and values of the business before we say yes to the shiny things. So as I give you the 411 on some commonly held ways to express your brand, ask yourself, will using these help me achieve my business and brand goals? Okay, are you ready? So let's talk about logos. When designing your logo, consider your brand values and target audience. Does it convey the right message? Does it reflect your brand's personality? A great logo sets the stage for your brand's visual identity and makes it memorable. Start by saving together logos that inspire you and leave you with the feeling you also want to convey. Consider a primary logo and also a word mark, which is a text-based simplified logo. Then create your own using those inspirations in Canva or hire a designer to take it up to the next level. So after logos, let's talk photos. Think about your target audience and the vibes you want to send. Are you going for a cool and edgy look or a warm and inviting feel? Your photos should evoke the right emotions and connecting with your audience on a deeper level. Also think ahead of how you'll be using the photos. Are they for social media? A new profile photo? To promote a new offering of yours? Put together a shot list and plan accordingly. We have a reel that will link in the show notes that will help you too. Okay, logos, photos, let's talk colors. Your brand's color palette sets the mood and creates a visual experience that's impossible to ignore. Think about the feelings you want to evoke and the message you want to convey. Colors have the power to stir emotions, so consider color psychology. Choose a primary color, a secondary color, and a neutral. One of my favorite apps to use is Coolors.co, Coolors.co, to choose a color palette. All right, now let's dive into voice. Whether you're going for a friendly and casual tone or a professional and authoritative vibe, consistency is key. Your brand's voice should shine through in all your communications, from social media posts to customer interactions. Ask yourself, how would your ideal customer like to be talked to? Also, if you're going for a more conversational tone, feel free to record yourself talking and note how it comes across. Do you use more slang? Do you use different tones? All right, let's get into website. From the design and layout to the content and user experience, every element should be crafted with intention. Infuse your brand's visual elements, voice, and mission into your website that meets your target audience's needs, which creates a seamless and captivating brand experience. A well-designed website not only attracts visitors, but also converts them into loyal customers. It should persuade. Your homepage from top to bottom should be a journey with your ideal customer, ultimately leading them to the solution of the problem they are trying to solve. So a top tip for website design is to highlight benefits over features. What do I mean by that? So for example, if you're selling skincare, instead of listing out all the ingredients, the size of your bottles, where it's made, etc., these are features, you should highlight how the skincare is going to solve your audience's problem, which are the benefits. So the hero image, or the first image you see on a website, should say something like, skincare made simple. Simple is the benefit. Or a skincare routine that doesn't hurt the planet. Doesn't hurt the planet is also a benefit. Got it? All right, let's go to events. An event can help engage all the senses of your target audience. It's an incredible time to connect with your customers face to face. You can sell directly at your events or simply make it an experience to build loyalty amongst your past and future clients. So this is what you should think about. When ideating an event, have a clear goal. Is it to make sales, to spread the word, to help clients feel appreciated? And then invest and plan it in accordance with your brand values. How can you pick an environment, a theme, and even a goodie bag that will make a lasting impression to the people you serve? Okay, I told you, I'm only gonna touch on 6 things in brand expression, but there are so many other ways you can express yourself. Brand expression can be so fun, but it has to be done with intention and clarity. Your audience deserves a brand experience that's clear, consistent, and captivating. I say that, but I don't want you to let perfection hold you back. Everything has a version 1. So what will you work on today to up-level your brand expression? Let's turn up the volume on your brand.